Alright, so for the electric bill, we issued a check, which means we're paying. So this is money that's going to be paid out. So it's going to decrease our cash. So we decrease it by crediting. So $950, excuse me, we don't need to write the cents for that. $950 under cash, credited. And then over here, utilities, utilities expense, 524. 524 is the account number. I'm going to increase, it's over here, guys, sorry. Increase my expenses by debiting it. So, $950. Okay? $950 taken away from cash by crediting it and adding to the utilities expense by debiting it. So go over in here to the journal, skip a space. The date is the 24th. Okay. We're going to debit the utilities expense. Okay, debit it, $950. And then since we're decreasing our cash, we're going to put cash here. We're going to credit our cash, $950. And then under here, I'm going to write check number 1008. And then here I'm going to write monthly electric. You could take as many lines, doesn't matter. Electric. Monthly electric. Because it says utilities. We want to make sure that we're specific monthly electric bill. Okay? $950, $950. All right, so next one. On the 26th, we perform services for $7,200 on account. So again, what account gets credited and what account gets debited? Well, they're paying on account. So, are we going to get cash? No. This is going to be accounts, what? Not payable, but accounts receivable. So, we're going to add accounts receivable. We're going to add $7,200 to our accounts receivable. And we do that by what? By debiting it. So, $7,200 accounts receivable. And again, what account gets affected? Our fees income. That's going to get credited because we increase income by crediting it. So $7,200. All right, let's go to the journal. 26th. We're going to debit our accounts receivable, AR. Is that how I'm doing it? AR. Yeah, just AR. And that's going to be $7,200. AR, $7,200. And then the account that gets credited is fees income. So over here, fees income. Again, $7,200 credited. Okay, even though we didn't get the cash, it increases our accounts receivable, which is an asset. All right, and then down here below, let's see, what should I write? It doesn't say, but I just say perform services. Normally, I mean, it should say account number because we're going to have several different people, buying, purchasing or using our services on account. So we would issue them an account number, but this one doesn't, so we're just going to leave it blank. All right, so that journal is done. So now we're going to go to 30th. 30th says issued checks 1009 and 1010 for $12,500 to pay salaries. We did that earlier. So they're getting that weekly? Dang. Okay. I want to go work for them. All right, so issued checks. So what is it that's happening here? Are we increasing or decreasing our cash? We are decreasing our cash. Well, what are we increasing? What are we debiting? We're going to debit salaries. Salaries expense. Debiting is increasing it. So right here, just like we did before, it's the same amount, right? $12,500 under salaries. We're going to debit it. And then credit, again, this money's coming out of our account. So we're going to credit the cash. All right. So now we're going to go to our journal. So skip a space, put the date, the 30th, and what account got debited? That was salaries. Salaries expense, I'm going to put $12,500. And then what account gets credited? Cash. You guys got the hang of it now. $12,500. I think my cameraman's going to be able to do bookkeeping by the time we get done here. $12,500 cash. Now, oh, hold on. Okay, so we put the cash, $12,500. We credited that because we're reducing our cash. Now let's put the check numbers. There's two checks, 1009 and 1010. 1009 and 1010. All right, going on, moving on. Last transaction. Issued a check 1011 for $6,000 to Charles Brown to pay for personal expenses. Okay, this is personal expenses. So the company belongs to Charles Brown. So how do we deal with that? This is not a company expense. So that goes to Charles Brown Drawing. He's drawing money out of the company for his own personal use. So we're going to call this drawing. So what accounts get debited? What accounts get credited? Well, we're going to come over here to our very busy section over here, and we're going to write Charles, whatever his name is. What is it? Brown Drawing. And his account, that account number is 302. 302. And we don't need much space because we're only going to do, I think, one transaction with that. All right. That was $6,000. We're increasing the drawing. Now, how this works is, think of it like when you're doing a withdrawal slip. You're adding up the amount that you're going to withdraw. So even though we're taking the money out, we're going to debit it because we're increasing our drawing amount. Okay, so we're going to debit it. $6,000 debited for Charles Brown Drawing, account number 302. Now, what does that do to our cash? That's going to take away from our cash, right? So we're going to credit cash. $6,000 credited to cash. All right, so let's go to the journal. Skip a line. The date is the 30th. What account got debited? The Charles Brown Drawing. So I'm going to write it here. Charles Brown, comma, Drawing. Okay, and that was debited $6,000. Okay, and then what account gets credited? We took it from cash, right? So we're going to put cash, $6,000, and that's credited, so $6,000. Okay, now we wrote a check for that, so we're going to write check number 1011. $6,000. Okay. Now, there's two ways to do it. I would prefer that you do it this way. When I was doing medical billing and we did this, we always made sure that we added every page. So I want you to calculate each side and balance each page. Remember, when you get the balance, write it down here and put 2 lines underneath it. So you can go ahead and pause it. I'm going to. Okay, so I added both pages. I added page 1 first, and then I did a total. And I got 81,455. I hope that's what you got. For the credits, I got the same, 81,455. These two need to be the same. They need to balance. If they don't, check your numbers because something went wrong, okay? Or check your addition, check your math, because these two need to balance. So then I went and did page 2. And I added page 2. So remember, on this one, you're going to have $10,000 here. And this is a mistake, remember. $10,000 here. And then 2,000, 8,000, these equal to that 10,000. So I added this, I got $41,450. Again, $41,450. Both should balance. If they don't, again, check to make sure you have the right numbers or check your math. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these two numbers together. So I get a total for both pages, okay? So I'm going to take 81,455 plus 41,450. 41,450 equals, I got 122,905. Okay, I'm going to just check that one. I know it's going to be the same, but anyway, I'm going to do it again anyway. 81,455 plus 41,450. 41,450 equals 122,905. So I'm going to write here 122,905. 122,905. Again, and they match. And then I'm going to write journal total, journal pages 1 through 2. Okay? All right. This ends part 1.